When I was 27 years old, I had these like crazy symptoms. My stomach was bloated so much that the girls in my office were like, "How's your alien baby?" The doctor said to me, "It's nothing, it's in your head, but don't worry, women get like this." And I spent a year trying to go to doctors and nutritionists and ashram, figuring out what was wrong with me, because even though I was like dismissed and continually misdiagnosed, like I knew that there was something wrong. And at least I'm someone who knew to advocate for myself. And I finally went to a doctor like 1 year later who figured out what it was. And I had ovary cancer. It turned out it was early stage and I was okay. At the end of that, I said to him, "I love you, but I never want to see you again." He said, "Diet and exercise." I discovered strength training, the importance actually of strength training for women, just how you look, but more importantly, how you feel.
What was it that you were experiencing that you were like, oh yeah, this is not how I'm supposed to be feeling? I know you mentioned bloated. Were there other symptoms?
Yeah. When I say I was bloated, I was distended to the point where you could see it through my clothes.
Yeah.
And I had severe gastro problems. And it felt gastrointestinal. I felt awful. I mean, I went to my regular GP and then he couldn't figure it out. So I went to all these different doctors. I thought it was a gastro issue.
You're making me think like, oh my God, I have to go to a special doctor because I have severe IBS. And like by the end of each day, I'm like completely distended. But now it's kind of a joke like on TikTok because I will like literally look pregnant and I won't poop for days. And so now I'm like, oh my God, I gotta go to a special doctor. Was your period changing at all?
I can't remember exactly what was going on with my period. Period was irregular to begin with. I've had so many experiences also with my stomach where like, I got diagnosed with like IBS, SIBO, and then they put me on a diet. That makes me crazy about my diet. And then I diet too much and then it throws off my period. And then so I wind up in this like swirling down the drain of like my gastro stuff and the period stuff and then the brain stuff. And I feel like the worst part is none of these doctors talk to each other. I feel like I never know where to go.
Do you still get a period yourself?
Well, it's been a long time. Short answer is I'm on the way out of that. Very much deep in perimenopause. That's a whole vibe onto itself.
If you think about periods being stigmatized, like menopause and perimenopause is so stigmatized. I'm curious if you're open to talking about it, like what sort of symptoms you're experiencing.
Number one, I feel like I thought I was too young to go through it. This happened this weekend where I talked to my mom about it. My mom was like, "Oh no, not at all." And I was like, "Okay, thanks for that information. No, not something that people talk about." I think it's really interesting that you go through that sex ed class in like 7th grade, but they spend so much time on puberty and